gotta pay me though. That shit just takes a long ass
Yeah,
time.
hell yeah. No, come on now. I'll pay for your services.
All right.
I'd rather collabo with you and
Yeah. We'll see what we can do.
Right. All right. Let's hit it. Are we recording? We're recording. Hell yeah. Let's get it. Talking about creating shit.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. Cheers.
If it's morning where you're at.
Yeah, top of the morning to you. Cheers.
Oh man.
Sorry about last week, guys. Had some car issues. Wasn't able to make it out, and you guys held it down, and decided we did not decide to release the episode. But we apologize for last week. But we're here now.
Yeah, fuck car problems, man.
Yeah, for real. Soon I'll be able to fly because that's in my future for sure. 100%. I see that. I'm going to make it happen some way, somehow.
Would that be your superpower?
Not even. I see that. Have you seen that dude who has that flying suit on Instagram? This nigga guy.
Bro, but remember when they were releasing all those stories about the guy flying around LAX or like in the airspace with a jetpack?
Yeah,
there was like 2 sightings.
A few times.
He has an Instagram. I'll put your guys on. This nigga has these arm boosters and a back booster.
This is the guy?
This is the guy. He
Are
exists.
You sure?
I 1000%. He be using the camera that you attach to your head and it has a 360 view. I know.
Yo, that's crazy.
And this nigga, granted,
so this is the real Iron Man.
The only issue right now is obviously the amount of time he can fly. The amount of time he can stay in the air, I think, is he might have a solid like 30, 45 minutes, low key.
It's a long time.
It's a decent amount of time. Well, but it's not enough to really get a nigga. So if I could use that and get to like, imagine if I could fly to like Miami if I was in like New York.
You would want to fly that far?
Hell yeah.
Just in the air?
Yeah. If I could get there in the same amount of time as like a plane.
No, you can't be up that high. Unless you're like an astronaut.
You try to go fly.
There'd have to be like a level you were at.
In oxygen.
Like a level.
I mean, hey, with little oxygen, you just
there's no way you're traveling
like
600 miles an hour, bro. That would fuck you up.
I want to know now how fast he'd be flying. But if you guys believe in me, fucking smash the like button in this episode.
Sin exclusive.
Welcome to a brand new episode of the EOD podcast.
End of the
gang. It is your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Yo, we out here. It's your boy T.
T will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, for the first time listeners, welcome.
Yeah.
To the long return. What up?
Yo, what up? Last time listeners, we'll see you later.
Hey, because they always come back.
Yeah, they always come back. For the tea. For the tea.
So you have some tea, right?
No, I don't really have any tea.
Okay.
It was. Yeah, I did gas it up a little bit. It was because I thought about it and I'm like,
is it relationship?
I don't know.
He's just a drama king. Look at he posted.
I don't know if we're getting to a point.
Love sucks.
Well, because I have a friend who's going through a problem and you wonder this. I guess I pose this question to you. If you know someone who's in...
Asking as a friend.
Yeah, asking as a friend. Asking for a friend. If you know someone who's in a relationship or like likes someone, there's a mutual connection between the two people, right? But the guy has a friend who tried to get at the mutual connection, the girl of the relationship.
Hold on.
All right. So let's say... since this is the exact ratio of people required, two guys and a girl. Let's say I tried to get at Kristen, right? She said, all right, let's see where things go. It was like, nah, dubbed it. It was like, nope. And me and you are homies. You guys meet on a night that we were all hanging out.
Okay.
You knew none the wiser, and you guys build a connection.
Okay.
Me, at this point, connection's been built close to a month. I still have no clue. Should you guys say something? Should someone say something?
Who say something to who though? Who would be saying the thing? What is there to say?
To me, because we're homies.
I feel like you're fucking me up because you used us as an example, and now I'm just confused.
I needed.
You said. So because I'm with Kristen, but we're talking like if
let's say before you guys even got together.
Before we were to
like I knew you before I met him, and then
Yep, and then I try to get at Kristen.
I mean, if there's respect between in this situation, if there was respect between those individuals, like you and another person,
she dubbed it.
So what does that really matter?
I just think it should be brought up because if you know that they're in the circle and like you're going to be around them, like the truth should be the truth, and not like a big old secret.
I feel like making it a big deal makes it worse than it is.
Yeah, like just address it.
Yeah, because out of experience, the longer you wait to say some shit like that, the worse it's gonna be. You just gotta like come out clean, or else it's just gonna be worse. Because you'll be like, why haven't you told me this for this long? You know?
Because do we feel that?
That's what I'm saying. Like
withholding,
it's always gonna end with.
Do you feel like it would even get to that point? Like, let's say I never tell this nigga, and then this nigga the next time, like I really like, and I'll hang out with him. And then the next time this nigga hears about it, it's like getting invited to our wedding type shit. Like, should he feel the type of way at all?
I mean,
not to say it's even close to that, or that's even the situation I'm in.
It just depends on how close you are with that person. Because at the end of the day, like if you're gonna be at my wedding and I have no idea, I think
we're close enough to the point where I got put in his birthday post.
I just feel like
because we hang out a lot. We hang out like
just like as a person who
once a week,
like respect. Like I just feel like that's just like a courtesy thing. Like for like a real homie. Wouldn't it matter if it wasn't. But if you don't say it at the beginning, then you can't say anything ever. But like then what if like the one person that knows was like, oh like whatever, and then he's like what? I think I would just say I didn't know you'd be offended. Honestly. Yeah, I mean, I guess you just handle it what it is, but that's pretty much what I would do. You just like fall back, like as long as they know. Like, I mean, I thought you were talking about. Do you tell them at all? Just chill the fuck out. Yeah, do you tell them at all? Do you tell them anything? Do you say anything? Do you say anything? Even if they don't back up, like if they're like act all weird, like I've seen that before. No, not even act weird, but to continue hanging out with the person because now it's a thing of like, oh shit. Are feelings involved on both sides of like the feelings were involved on one side. Okay, so I guess it doesn't ultimately just like level of the other feelings and like respect. The other feelings weren't reciprocated. But then but they were like, yo, let's be cool. Did this person move on? Did your friend move on? That's what's unknown, I guess, with the... Like, are we talking like in the same night out or like... No, this is like... Weeks. This is more days. There's some time behind this. I feel like that's weird if you haven't moved on and then you have to like confront your homie like, yo... That'd be weird. Yeah. I don't think it's gotten to that point. I just wonder what you guys think about it. I would think it would be more of like a confessional thing. Just be like, yo, one time I tried to holler at her and it didn't work out, and that's it. Yeah, it's an exaggerated version of a situation that my friend told me about. So, like, it's not even real life. Wait, what is that picture on your shirt? This one is of the Supremes, I guess. That's what it's an artistic, the artistic drawing of the trio of women who. Kind of like Picasso records. Style. I think they were like Motown. I think they were signed to Motown or something like that. Yeah. I don't know, but that's what this photo is of the Supremes. That's hard. Very wonderful. Very wonderful. How you guys doing? How's everything now that we spilled the tea all over this podcast? I'm doing great. Couldn't do better. Yeah, she got a Tesla. Yeah, honestly, like I'm super grateful. Work has been really amazing. Hold on, so you ordered it? I ordered the Tesla couple weeks ago, and then it finally came in. And so hold on, is it outside? Mm-hmm. Hold on, you've been driving a Tesla around? For the last 3 days. What the fuck? Yeah. I feel like it was really hard for me. Is it expensive? You know what, honestly, like in my opinion, yes, but it's also for what I pay for gas is like $350 to like $400 depending on how much I really drive and like if I where I'm going, and my car had a lot of problems, so I feel like the gas was like going faster, and I don't know, I was paying a lot of money, so I was like, whatever, it's like probably $300 over what I was paying before. Wow. To have a whole new car, a whole new life, like a whole new experience life. Like wow. Honestly, I'm super thankful. Do you have any automatic driving on it at all? So I just have autopilot, but that's like, so on I just the highway. What is that on the highway? I don't know. I don't even know how to work it yet. What are you talking about? My shit, and this is exactly, so I decided to lease because I was like, just for a bunch of reasons. And I was kind of like, oh my God, like, do I deserve to have a Tesla? Like, do I really, like, is this for me? Like, because it's like weird to like spend more money on a car, you know, especially like when I could just like, I know I could do less, you know, I could get like a fucking, what is a
motorcycle?
What is that one thing called?
If you wanted to go super cheap, you could ride a motorcycle everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You could do a Prius, you know,
and like save a lot of money and like, but I was like, you know what? I go to all these rich ass people's houses. Like, I want to pull up looking nice. Like,
okay, so technically, right now, if you have the autopilot, we can take your car on the highway and it can drive from point A on the highway to point B of the highway. Like when you
it's only on roadways.
On roadways, so that's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna even hold you. It's a cool feature. You should learn how to use that ASAP.
Bro,
because then you can take naps while you drive.
I think I have to have full autopilot or full self-drive to do that.
You can
not a full-on nap.
No.
You have to have your hands on it.
It's called like lane assist.
You never been on the highway long enough to take a nap? Nap is 15 minutes. Usually what?
No, but I'm just saying.
You have to touch the wheel every like.
Dude,
because if you don't hold the wheel,
there's steering wheel covers you can buy. Right now, that's simulated.
Stop. That's crazy.
Are you serious?
Yes, bro.
Horrifying.
Because all of this is pressure.
That's horrifying.
There's been a ton of car accidents. The dude crashing his car. He was in the back seat.
Did he? Because. Stupid.
That's not funny, bro. What do you?
Bro, if you why? Hold on. If I do something stupid, you can't laugh at me for dying doing it.
I mean, it's still tragic.
First of all, if any of my friends died, I don't think I'm ever gonna laugh, and I'm like, this fucker.
It's not even laughing at that. It's laughing at the idea of him crashing his Tesla in the lane.
He must have been going fast to die in it.
Not even fast. He had to have been going. The Tesla crashed, and because it has batteries in the back, and he crashed, and he was laying down in the back seat, bro.
So I don't get what.
He
wasn't strapped into a seat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It probably was a crash that he could have got out of in time before the car exploded. Because, like I said, there's batteries.
It exploded?
I believe so.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. So they found homie in the backseat, just laid out in the backseat.
Fuck.
I know.
That's scary.
Yeah. So I mean,
I won't do that. Make sure not to.
So don't ghost ride the whip.
Don't go. He was ghost riding the whip to a degree that I had never heard of.
No, man.
Laying down in your backseat.
Well, I think they changed it to where if you keep your hands off the wheel, they lock you out of autopilot.
I'm sure they have some sort of feature, but there's a.
But it's fucking cool as fuck. Like,
I'm sure.
Honestly, I thought I had only been in a passenger seat. I never sat in the driver's, and I never had driven one before I got it, and I was just like. Hope I like it. And then when I got in there and I was like, oh shit. Like when you're in the driver's seat, it really feels like a spaceship. Like it didn't feel like that from the side. I will say like it was cool, but I couldn't appreciate it as much as like I was like, whoa.
Yeah, no, it's super cool.
Like, and I only had fucking raggedy cars before.
Of course.
My last car, she was a good girl, but
of course, it's a good feeling to get a nice new car.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't imagine what it's like to get like something like that.
Yeah. And the fact that like gas is so crazy expensive, like Terrence inspired me to like get the shit in the first place. Like,
yeah, I've had a privilege of driving one. It's fun. They are fun.
Yeah.
Do you got any like launch modes? You got the launch mode on it.
What are you talking about? Lunch mode?
She has. We were exploring the menus and it has like different driving modes.
Yeah. Does it have the one that can launch it, like the 0 to 60 crazy one?
Oh yeah, like I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So
we had it in like chill mode.
Tesla.
It has just like sport, which I think is what you're talking about, because it's like super, like you can feel it in your stomach. It's like a ride.
Yeah, they're pretty fun though. It's fun. They go pretty fast because there's.
Yeah, and she got the range extender.
Oh, so you go pretty far. You can make it to Vegas.
Maybe.
Yeah, you should be able to make it to Vegas.
I probably would charge.
They recommend only charging to 80% though.
Yeah.
So the 80% for that was like I think $3.10.
$3.10.
No, 310 miles.
No, I had 318 when we charged last night.
Oh, 318.
318.
Yeah. And it cost me $15, and normally it would cost me like $55 in Studio City. Out here, like.
How long did that take?
That electric
49.
49 minutes.
No, $49. Like out here in Woodland Hills, if I get gas.
No, how long did it take?
No, 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah. Which is, I feel like, not bad. I mean, a supercharger.
About an hour.
It was a Tesla supercharger.
If we really had the charger like at the home though,
I mean,
it really
both
does
got
not
electric
cost
cars.
anything.
Yeah.
At this point, y'all both have electric cars.
Yeah, for sure.
So it would make sense at this point to actually get an electric fucking charger at the crib.
Yeah.
For a home full of electric cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Crazy, man.
I mean, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
Round of
it.
applause.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
For real. I got to get on my shit then. Y'all guys that's out
You
here
work
saving
hard.
the world.
Honestly, you work hard. You deserve nice things.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like,
I agree with you on that.
That's facts.
you don't deserve. You know, you don't need to be dealing with that bullshit.
Honestly, though, like being a commuter, I just needed a reliable car.
Hell yeah.
That was my in because I drive 80 miles a day.
And I mean, if you driving that much, you want a comfortable ride too.
Exactly.
Something that's like.
And I was driving stick shift, 2004 Audi. It was great to me. Held me down.
Did you sell it?
I still have it right now.
I heard if we
I'm
look at
gonna sell it,
Carvana, that they will low key give you a lot of money. Like my friend sold her 2020 Ford Focus for $22,000.
I mean, see how much it is?
Mine's at 04 though.
Yeah, it's
but used cars are like at their highest right now. Like if you were ever gonna sell a used car, now is the time. For real. Like, which is like a little scary to let go of a car, right? Because like obviously we don't have them.
For real.
But it is a good option right now.
No, for sure.
That's good though.
Yeah, it is kind of scary giving up a gas vehicle too.
Yeah.
And just only having an electric car.
Yeah, you gotta rely on electricity, so it's a bitch.
But we also have to rely on gas.
Yeah, of course. That's at the end of the day. It's one or the other, really,
Yeah.
when you think about it.
And you could technically get like a generator that's powered by solar power and charge your car.
I'm sure.
Unless there's like a giant EMP.
I'm sure there's. That's a big.
I wonder
thing.
if charging in the rain is like sketch.
I joined some forums on Facebook.
Of course.
Or
I'm
Tesla
sick.
groups because
She's diving in.
All right, I pulled up at my friend's house and the neighbor came out and they were like chatting it up and she's like, "You gotta join this group," and I was like, "All right, sister, I got you." Anyways, I joined it and I learned that
It's a Tesla group?
if you go through the car wash on some of the older models, like it'll straight up like leak, and it'll leak right behind the steering wheel. So like right where like I guess that's where they hold the
battery
self-drive bullshit.
So it'll drive itself into a fucking river.
And then it was just like dripping water, and I was like, oh god. And then I was like reading about it, and I was like, this is a fucking fearful ass place. Like, let me get out of here.
You got that new,
huh?
You got that new.
I mean, but that don't mean nothing. It could have a whole mess of problems.
You got a model.
It already had a problem today.
What'd it have? What'd it do?
I don't know if it's a Mercury retrograde shit. Like, there's like 8 planets in retrograde right now. Like, everything is in shambles. Like, if life starts falling apart, like, that is why. And I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. But when I push, like, the horn, I want it to go, pew, 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 pew.
She's got the DJ drops. It's a sound effect.
And somebody the other day cut me off and I forgot like that I did that and I beeped at him and it was like beep and then it was like pow, 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 pow. I was like, oh my god, like this is
you felt wild for having it.
I felt so stupid. I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah, you felt wild. You felt wild for having it. That's what it does. It shows you that you do not need that.
As soon as you have it, you're like, I
don't need to have it. I need a normal horn. That's exactly what it shows you. That's exactly what that shit shows you.
Like, look up the definition of new money, and that is like that's the definition.
100%.
So Kristen got a Tesla.
What color?
Black.
Oh, okay.
Black
and I'm
on
gonna
black.
tint the windows, and so they have like the black handles right now. So it'll be like.
Yeah, we're actually both getting tinted on Saturday. That shit's about to be lit.
Excited.
That sounds super cool.
I got the plug. Shout out James one time for the tint plug.
I need a tint plug. What's good?
Yo, if you need your car tinted, I'll get you the plug.
Yeah. I need to pull up.
Yeah, it's over in Van Nuys.
Okay.
Yeah, actually no, Sherman Oaks.
Okay. Yeah, I need to pull up.
I'll send you the info.
Yeah.
Did you see the Yeezy hoodie release?
I took a L on it. I tried to get it.
You didn't get any of them?
Did you? You got them?
Yeah, we both got the light brown.
I'd like
literally on accident.
Why on accident?
Can I tell you what a dumbass? I had just woken up, opened my eyes, opened my phone, and then I see the photos of the sweaters, and I was like, oh fuck, hurry up, try to get one. I was like, do, and it was like available, and I was like, yes. And I was trying to get him like a black hoodie, and I thought it was in his size.
She gassed me up too. She's like,
and I was like, so lit. I was like,
what size did you get it? Oh,
an extra small.
Oh shit.
I'm a 2X, bro.
Because when I did it and clicked it, it didn't switch back over. Because I was like, oh damn, like they just got hella shit because it's Gap. You know, like I was like, oh, that's why they didn't sell out.
I took an LL because I looked at it so late.
She was thinking it was good intentions though. So
by the time I got in there, everything in my size was sold out. Like all the extra larges were sold out.
Damn.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Those things are selling for dumb crazy bread right now. So
are they?
Like, oh my god, they're selling for like. Let's see.
So we came up, is what you're saying?
Yeah, y'all came up. What size did you get in your size, Kristen?
A medium.
A medium? That's okay. The XLs and the.
But I think I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's like perfect.
What about the light brown 2X?
What was that?
Light brown 2X. What are they going for? Are you looking at prices?
Yeah, I'm looking at prices right now.
Let me see.
So the last sale for the light brown last sale was $160. So
okay.
$90. So $200 for the extra large. I guess this is how he's beating because at first.
Let me see it.
This is not that bad though. You're getting $200 from, but they're $98. So you know it's dumb cheap. But he's obviously producing so many.
Sick.
He's producing so many that the price is pretty low because it's Gap
until the next release. Unless he just doesn't release this again because he just like that.
This is a long-term thing for sure.
I got the order confirmed, so
Kanye's definitely gonna be going in as far as like doing shit like this on a regular basis. But
I'm definitely still gonna get some foam runners. I'm bugging. I can't believe I don't have them yet. You know,
I really hated on them at first, and I really think they're so fly now.
Oh, the purple one is the one that's hitting. That's the one I was going for. That's the first.
That's the one I got.
You got the purple one?
Wait, not the purple one. That one.
This is the second one. I was like, let me go for this one. This gold one's hard.
Is that the light brown?
I feel like the purple one is for you. 100%.
The purple one's hard.
Especially with your hair right now.
Yeah, this one's hitting.
Just buy it.
This one's hitting.
Just buy it.
Nah, it was $98. I can't in good mind buy a fucking $200 hoodie.
Yeah, man. Resale is rough. God.
And look at the double extra large is $399. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Who do you think you are? Selling a Gap hoodie for fucking $400.
That's crazy. They changed their interface.
Yeah, they did.
Looks oddly familiar. Damn. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, see the
Dude,
extra large.
That looks crazy. Oh, wow.
I'm excited.
That's crazy.
The extra large and the double XL are the ones that'll be hitting.
It's going to fit me exactly like my track and field hoodie used to fit me, and I know it.
About to throw this on with the puffer.
Yo,
you walking around looking.
Wait, when are the puffers coming?
I don't know. I bought one. I don't know.
You got a red one and
you got a blue one, right?
You got low key both of them.
I got the black one, the blue one, and the red one.
Sir.
Yeah, I bought all of them.
All right.
But they were like chilling for mad long, so I had like a lot of time. I woke up and these shits was dumb fast because I think it was only because they were $90.
I should have hit you, bro. I was up.
I woke. I only got there, dude. I only looked at it like y'all put it in the chat at like 8 something in the morning. I got it. I clicked on it at like 9 something in the morning. That shit was gone. Dude.
Damn.
These shits is fire though. Like Kanye looks good with it. Like it's a nice fitting hoodie.
I got the 2X, so mine's about to be a little oversized.
They run pretty big, as what I hear.
Oh, okay. Let's have a huge hoodie.
Yeah.
If it's too big, I can sell it.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell it though.
No, I don't think.
Fuck that. Keep that shit.
I could probably shrink it down. It would shrink down.
Who cares? Just keep it. It's so cute.
I wonder what. I just want to know what the quality's like. I'm just.
Yo, it's gonna be buttery, smooth, and delicious, and we're all gonna be fucking thankful.
Yeah,
shit.
thank ya.
Be positive, dude. Let's cheers to a little fucking positivity. God damn.
Some good easy. Cheers.
To the clothes fitting right. Perfect sweater.
Because here's the thing. I know Kanye's not going to release no bunk shit.
Facts.
But he finds innovative ways to make you almost believe that it might be more higher end than the material actually is. Finding new types of ways the cotton might...
To hate on his shit? I don't fucking know.
How am I hating on him?
No,
at the end of the day,
general,
it is Gap, and it is a $90 hoodie.
How good can a sweater be? Like, to me, this sweater is very old and it has a delicious, smooth, soft texture on the outside. Well, and but it's bumpy on the inside.
No, the issue is when they're asking $200, $400 for the hoodie.
But the thing is,
that you got to wonder. Then at that point, all right, now what are we talking here?
I mean, the reality is we just have an extremely fucked up value system that we think that this sweater is worth this much. But in a world where we fucking just bite the bullet and just completely zone out and about what real life is about, just being a person.
There's no way I'm not going to deny the fact that I've come across $120 hoodies and I'm touching the quality. I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. So that's why I wonder, like, this could be some innovative shit what he's doing with them. Or it could be some run-of-the-mill shit that we've seen as far as like...
I never tried on some run-of-the-mill shit.
No, that's the only thing I wonder. That's the only thing I wonder. Because even with Gap hoodies, they have a lifespan.
But they do cut and sew.
They do, actually. That's what I wonder with the hoodie. That's all I'm saying. I know it's going to be good shit. At least the cut is... Yeah. The cut is good shit.
That's probably what he did, too, was he made the cut.
But I have old Kanye merch that people go crazy for. And back in the day, tour merch, and even though Kanye was the king of that shit, that stuff is still,
thank you, sir,
like gilding tees. It's still not crazy quality. I haven't seen any of the new Donda merch in person, so I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't know what the vibe is with the new Donda merch. Have you?
No, I haven't heard anything or seen anything.
You haven't seen any of the new Donda merch?
No.
Because I do wonder what the quality, like the jerseys, because he's had a lot of different stuff on there.
I mean, do you have any other merch? Did you go to?
I went to the last concert I went to was Life of Pablo.
Did you get merch?
Yes, I got merch at that.
I mean, it was just like regular.
It was just gilding tees.
Regular.
It was gilding tees.
I got thank you.
It was just really regular.
I got the merch from when Kim Kardashian had the peach shirt on with the circles on the sleeve running down it, and she had on like black high-waisted pants. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like down the sleeve was like planets, and then it was like all handwritten. Was that she had like two looks, but that was one of them.
Was that the one with Kanye when you had a row? I hated her being awesome one.
It was that time, but it wasn't. This was like I guess a more rare shirt. I don't fucking know. My shit could low key be fake, but I paid fucking a lot of money for it.
Was it resale?
Yeah, on eBay for like $200. I was like, I don't even give a fuck. Like, I want this fucking shirt so bad. I would have every last drop. Go on and take it.
I bought some Drake Summer 16 tour merch.
Was it nice quality? Because it was not good quality. That was the whole point.
It was
of the
just
whole
like
what was the tee? What was it? A gilding tee?
Low key. Like, give me comfort colors. Like, give me something.
But even that's the thing, though. That's the issue, is that the original price is probably still $90 for that tee. That tee was probably Kanye's. The tees, all the tees that I got from Kanye's shows were all short sleeve, and they were all like $60. And
do you want to know some crazy shit? Of all things in my life, I went to the Life of Pablo concert with my friend Brooke, and like, first of all, she was there to like throw her dead brother's ashes on everybody, or just, that's not her intention, was just to like set them free at the Kanye concert, but like, that's what happened. Just like
that is wild.
Just like a smidge. It was really
fucking wild.
It was honestly really funny. Just like a little dusty dust. No one knows.
That's wild, bro.
That's what I said. She thinks it's like the coolest thing.
Did she
cool.
actually?
I didn't say cool. Just
did she successfully do
funny.
this? Did this happen?
It wasn't around anybody really.
We
were like up.
Did it happen?
So this is the thing. We get there, we're in the nosebleeds, and she like throws it a little bit, just like this, like dusty dust.
Right.
And honestly, nobody was around. Like it didn't land on anybody. It landed on the fucking crusty seats.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if she threw it and it hit mad people. She was in the middle of the mosh pit type
She
shit.
threw it in some dude's face.
But hold on, wait. So before we get there, before we even get in the stadium, me and Brooke, we pull up. We're like, okay, cool. Like we're fucking drunk, so we're just like we're not making the best decisions. We Ubered. We get up front, and then like Brooke realizes like she forgot. Oh no, that's what it was. We got in, and we're like, fuck, these merch lines are crazy. Like that merch line outside is not bad. Like
ridiculous.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So we leave, we go, and then like there's no re-entry. And I was like, what? Like in my head, I'm just like, how are we gonna do this? Because this is unrealistic. Like this is not our night.
Yeah.
And so anyways, we buy the merch, and I'm like, all right, let's figure it out. I'm like, all right, let's just go. And I go up there. And as soon as I get to the gate, I like look up and it's somebody that I know. And I'm like, yo, I swear to God, I was just in here. Like, I'm not even lying to you as a friend. Like, I was like, can we just go back in? And they was like, oh yeah, for sure. And I was like, wow. Like, literally the angels were like, come with me. We're going to the show. Show was crazy.
That sounds amazing.
I like looked at my friend. I was like, damn, that's nuts.
That sounds amazing. That sounds like an amazing Kanye story. I'm sure Kanye would have appreciated that.
Yeah,
for 1,000,000,000%.
Imagine if that was for the Donna show though, like on some religious shit.
Yeah,
that would be next level. You'd be like, I love God.
That was a religious experience. I feel like seeing Kanye in general, like you can't.
It's got to be a religious experience.
His music it like hits you in your soul. Like so.
I saw him when he did the
God.
floating platform. That shit was fire.
Yeah, that was Life of Pablo, I believe.
That shit was dope.
Life of Pablo.
So I saw him Life of Pablo. That was the last show I saw Kanye.
He came out as a replacement act at FYF.
Oh, okay. I seen just the Life of Pablo tour. So he was like he still had the floating stage when he did that. He was a replacement act and still had a floating stage.
They were like I think Frank Ocean was supposed to be there, but then he didn't come to the show, and then
the replacement act.
He didn't tell us who was gonna be.
The replacement act. You got Frank Ocean coming, and to replace him because he couldn't come is a nigga named Kanye West, and his stage is floating, dog. That shit's fire. I'm sorry.
It was crazy.
I'm sure.
I was so hyped. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah, no, it was cool as fuck.
Dude, it was nuts.
It was cool as fuck. Yeah. People were like, he would bring it down mad low. People were like, a dude like jumped on and hung off of it.
I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was cool as fuck. It's pretty crazy.
Kanye's
definitely does some crazy ass shows.
We need to get to one immediately.
What about
I don't know how we haven't been though.
I feel like that was his last kind of live thing he did.
I had friends go hiking in Woodland Hills down the street and find Kanye West.
Yeah, but that was Life of Pablo was his last live show that he did, low key. Like his last live tour.
You know who I'd go see is Lil Uzi.
Oh, I've seen. Yeah, I would like to see. I wonder what he is like. His show.
Is he super lit?
I see. Because I seen him in the festival Uzi twice. I seen Uzi
like
festival.
Stage diving and shit.
Yeah, and he was crazy lit. But I wonder what his tour live show is when it's like his set and stage, because it's a little different than when you're on a festival and it's the same stage that you're sharing with 500 other fucking artists. True. So you can't really control what the set 100% looks like and all that.
Right.
Like Trippie Redd's on tour right now. And his show's kind of, from what I'm seeing on like the social webs, it's looking pretty crazy, low key. His like set design and all that, because you get to control that when you're on tour or whatever. So that's what I've been thinking about, buying tickets to Cardi. He's here in October.
Shit!
How much are tickets
for Halloween?
They're not that bad. Only like the seats that I want were a little more, but.
Like, their seats?
What's reasonable for concert tickets? I really genuinely don't know. I feel like $150.
I don't know either, honestly. I don't know what it is, because I'm so used to paying like $40, $20 back in the day, or like, I guess
to go what kind of concert?
Well, because in Boston, the shows, like most of the shows are at places that aren't like that. They're big, but they're not big enough where you don't feel connected to the artists. So they're relatively intimate still, kind of, even the bigger ones. Mm-hmm. And so most like you might pay is for like $40, $50 for a big time artist. And that's if you wanted like maybe close up seats or something like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like Cardi, I'd want to do like the pit, like just like general admission type shit, and just standing with Cardi, because I'm gonna punch a motherfucker in the face that night to some fucking whole lot of red.
Oh my god, I have to.
I went to a Travis Scott show, and that was pretty fire.
Yeah, Travis Scott was good.
Travis Scott was
solid. Yeah, that was pretty cool. His shows
the crowd gets lit,
but his shows are good. Like going to his shows because he controls his set design like crazy intense. So,
this was before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was around the time where it started.
Right.
So this was like days before rodeo time, like right after that.
Do you think he only does solo acts?
What do you mean?
He's not really in shows with other artists, right?
Like opening up or something? He had someone open up for him. I forgot who it was. I can't remember the artist. But he had someone open up for him that night. But it was a cool show. It was at House of Blues.
I feel like an opening act is nice for the fans.
When I seen Kanye West in the not My Beautiful. What was before the Kanye? What was before Life of Pablo? Was Life of Pablo? Before Life of Pablo was Yeezus tour. Kendrick Lamar opened up for him, and that was a good show. For sure. Seeing Kendrick Lamar that early on, because he was opening up for Kanye West. Now this nigga Kendrick is at Kanye West level almost, so I don't know. What else is going on, guys? We're fucking talking about Kanye too much.
Yeah, I'm super blown too. Yeah. Fucking talking about
Lamborghini high.
What is this drone camera flies around your house? Yeah, what is that? What the fuck was that?
You saw the Amazon drone?
Why the hell would I want that in my crib?
I don't know.
I hate bugs in my crib.
That would be kind of fire.
What if you're scared as fuck? Like, you really think someone has a gun on the other side of the house? Like, let me see. Like,
real shit though. Fuck putting it inside. I'm putting it outside and having it fucking fly around the perimeter type shit.
Hell yeah.
That shit is wild. I don't want that in my crib.
Are you not afraid of a home invasion ever? Have you never met someone or known?
If I'm scared to go outside my room because I think someone's out there, right? And then I make the camera fly up, right?
And someone's just standing there like looking at it, bro.
Nah. So it's not even. So let's just say it's flying through the crib, and you just see it get knocked down. Then I'm dumb scared because I know.
Yeah, but at least you know the truth. And like you're not just like in your brain.
You rather have someone run up on you?
What's gonna stop them from running up on you? Now you just know they're gonna run up on you.
You don't have a
you can fight
weapon?
back.
I was always gonna grab a weapon.
No, maybe you thought you were crazy and then you just heard a sound.
No way. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Do you have a bat by your bed?
Something like that.
I need to get the bat out of my trunk.
The only difference is it got bullets. So like
it's got 30 round clip.
Yeah, it's a bat, but it got a bunch of bullets in it.
Fuck.
I'm sick.
But damn.
Did you hear about this guy he's facing up to 7 years for underpaying on a Mountain Dew?
Hold on, yeah, I seen that in the chat. What the fuck was that? What is it?
What?
Hold on, now. What was the story with that?
There was this homeless guy. I guess he underpaid when he bought a Mountain Dew like years ago.
What do you mean underpaid? Because the Mountain Dew was years ago? Was 70 cents?
For however much it was. He underpaid it by 43 cents.
Okay.
Can we? What can we do for this?
They found out. They got him. And they're trying to charge him. It's up to 7 years.
I'm gonna call the police right now.
But this might be just a buzz headline, but like, is this serious?
I don't think there's no way. If he does go to jail for this.
No, we need to call Kim Kardashian. We need her to settle this immediately.
I don't see a grown man going to jail for something like this.
I mean, hey.
There's already overcrowding in the prison system right now, so there's no way.
Is there such thing? Until they can build a new one and make that money off of it,
because of the COVID cases, there is overcrowding. There's overcrowding in the
Took one bottle, put down $2 on the counter, walked out.
I hate that. I hate this story.
He may have not have known that the single bottle of Mountain Dew cost $2.29, not $1.50. He actually shorted the store by 43 cents or 29 cents for the bottle plus tax.
Who kept record of that?
Could you imagine a world where you could completely...
Who kept record of that?
He's being held on $50,000 bond and faces up to 7 years in prison.
Can you imagine having so much hate in your heart that you think it's that somebody's life is worth 7 years? to your 43 cents. Could you imagine a world where you're so hateful? That's insane.
The store clerk reportedly followed Swarovski outside the store and informed him that he didn't pay enough for the bottle of soda. He responded that he did and allegedly drove away.
And then how did he get caught? Like, who caught him up? Like, I don't understand.
Swarovski, who is 38, who is homeless and has several convictions for other minor crimes, is being charged under the state's 3 strikes for retail theft, according to the news outlet. His first this is so sad, dude. His first offense involved him not paying for gas more than a decade ago. In December 2011, he was arrested for stealing a pair of shoes from Kmart that cost $39.99. For that crime, For that crime, he paid more than $866 in fines and fees, and was sentenced to 3 months in jail. 2 months prior to alleged soda theft, Swarovski and his wife were accused of stealing craft supplies from a Hobby Lobby. Bond was set at $2,000, but he is applying for state diversion program.
God damn, poor guy, man. Poor guy.
Dude, a Mountain Dew? That's what fucks me up. It's over a fucking Mountain Dew. 43 cents?
He should have handled his business instead of driving off right then and there. Should have been like,
it doesn't, no.
Let me get out and rectify that. Let me go make sure that.
No, fuck that 43 cents. Fuck you and that 43 cents, then fuck you forever.
Is he white? He's a white dude?
It doesn't matter. 7 years is not worth 43 fucking cents.
Kind of does.
What?
As far as like, if it's a white dude, that's very. If it's a white guy, that's very surprising. And if it's a black guy, it's not surprising, but it's 10 times. It's obviously crazy fucked up either way. But if it is a white guy, I'd be pretty surprised if it's a white guy. Low-key. What did they say his name? Did they say his name?
Just his last name.
What is it?
It's like Swarovski or something.
He sounds like he's Russian.
Russian, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, even if it's wrong, like, you can max out, okay, like 3 days in jail if you really want to be that, like, fucked up about it. But at what point does that time help you? No, that's just going to, like, turn you to hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 3 days you can learn a lesson. Okay, I didn't lose my job. I didn't lose my entire life. I didn't lose everything to this.
This ain't no TikTok prank. They ain't TikTok pranking niggas.
People are sick.
What's fucked up?
I thought that was just a headline, but reading the story, I'm like,
wow,
this story's fucked up. I get it, because, like, you have to eventually face the consequences.
Who kept track of this shit? That's what I don't understand.
Who cares that much? It's 43 cents. Shut the fuck up.
Who was keeping track of that shit? That's I literally don't understand. If he was
stealing other stuff and being caught,
is that what it is? Is it the other stuff combined with that stuff and he got caught?
Oh my god! But like, this is even so stupid because like people fucking steal because they have to, because they have no other option. They're desperate. Like, are we gonna fucking keep putting people in prison forever just because they steal? Like, I get it's wrong. Yeah, it makes me pay more money. I hate that. I hate paying more money. Obviously, I fucking love money. But fuck, like, when do we fucking care?
Imagine if we could just, like, add it to their tab. People would be stealing everything.
Just throw it in the tab. Oh,
it would be like that show, the Squid Game. Literally.
Yo, have you been watching that?
We gotta talk about it.
Oh my god.
Have you seen Kate? What have you been doing?
Oh, I watched Kate. It was mediocre at best.
Let me slap you. Come here.
It was mediocre at best.
Come on over here.
This nigga T knows what I'm talking about. He was just being nice to you.
Wait.
Do you have a problem with a woman just killing hundreds of men?
Mediocre at best? I had to process that.
That was a good ass movie. That was just like, did you like John Wick?
I loved John Wick.
Okay, if you love John Wick
1, I love John Wick 1.
No, if you love John Wick 1, you love Kate.
I love John Wick 1. I thought John Wick 2 was pretty good. And then John Wick 3 is where you lost me at. I'm sorry. No. When you have him fighting, mind you, I'm a huge Keanu Reeves fan.
Pause.
You have him fighting a whole room full of niggas with mad intense body armor. I'm sorry, dog.
Listen.
This nigga, T knows. I'm sorry. You got a room full of niggas.
The movie was hard. What are you saying?
This nigga's fighting the
I've
whole
seen two different murders that I have never seen in my life.
And Kate?
Yes.
Well, show on which ones?
So how she dies, don't say it.
All right.
How she dies, I had never seen that done before, truly.
Okay.
And then when she gets stabbed, or the dude gets stabbed from here through his fucking face.
That was pretty cool.
I had seen on the Punisher through the mouth, and that was the first. I remember this is the second time in my life that I've like acknowledged the fact that I've never seen someone killed like that. And then I realized how desensitized we all really fucking are. But anyways,
I just knew the way.
shit is crazy.
I just knew the way Shorty was. I just knew the way.
That was some innovative killing shit that she did.
No, 100%.
Never in my life did I see that. Thank you.
That shit came through her nose, bro.
And that shit was fucking cool as fuck.
It was just the way that she was dying and still giving niggas the business. If you look up how that drug, if you look up how that thing attacks you, specifically that she had, spoiler alert, a little bit. I'm trying to not to.
It's like at this point.
Just keep fast forward. Give us like 1 minute to talk about it.
Yeah, fast forward like 1 minute passes
28. Go.
All right, so spoiler alert. That drug, if you look at how that drug breaks down your body, there's no way her aim, her mind, her wit, all that shit would have been as sharp as it was to be running through niggas like that. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Fine. She's a beast, all that. Just in general, it was the relationship with the girl was kind of a little.
Bro, you sound like you're hating right now.
I am.
Like you
Maybe
hate
I'm hating.
women.
No, I don't. I don't. I hate women.
If you criticize Kate, you hate women.
No,
that's all I have to say for the end of the night. If you criticize Kate, you hate women.
All right, is that what it is?
Yes, that's it. That's the only option.
I liked the one with the chick with the blonde hair. That shit was fire.
What movie?
Wait,
Promising Young Woman.
No, the one with the blonde hair, and she was like John Wick. It was more.
Oh,
it was the first one.
She's a little girl.
No. She was the older one. I think it was.
With the two-tone hair.
No, she had blonde hair, and she had with the dark glasses. It was, and I think it was Charlie's there.
Charlie's Angels.
No,
honestly. I feel disrespected. I feel like I don't even want to be in the same room as you anymore.
You don't even know.
No, say Kate was a good movie, or I've never talked to you on the podcast again. I only speak to Terrence.
Wait.
Movies like John Wick.
If you're comparing Kate to
I feel like Kate is John Wick and the Punisher, like the energy.
Dude, that shit was good. You're bugging. She acted well. The action was good. And the story was good.
And she killed so many men. How are you not that's inventive?
Atomic Blonde is what it's called.
Do you know that if people make movies about men being murdered,
it's got Charlize Theron in it. That one, watch. If you want to see a solid killer movie that's close to with a strong female that's close to John Wick, watch Atomic Blonde. I guarantee you'll fuck with it. If you liked Kate, imagine Kate. But good. I'm gonna keep it all the way.
If I come back, if we
come back from it, the scenes in Atomic Blonde were fucking fire. Granted, I'm gonna keep it all the way. Atomic Blonde's budget compared to Kate's budget was probably 10 times the fucking budget. Once again, it has Charlize Theron in it, and she was fucking kicking niggas' ass in it, and the fight scenes were fucking solid.
We'll check it out.
Check it out. I guarantee you. It's not that all that. I'm not rating it on as far as it being a woman or anything. I'm rating it as a fucking John Wick like movie because that is a genre. Because that is a genre. That is a genre. That is a genre now. Because I typed in movies like John Wick.
Sin. Admit that you rating this like a woman's John Wick right now.
I'm rating this. I'm comparing it to the series, the type of movie that it's trying to be, which is a John Wick movie, like a John.
It's not trying to be. It was.
It very much was. It wasn't good at it. It didn't do a good job.
In my opinion, it very much was.
Because it was a mixture. It was a mixture, kind of a mixture of John Wick and The Professional. Did you guys see The Professional? Older dude.
Bro, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, with the little girl. Trying to teach her how to. So it was kind of aspects of that, because she gets the little girl and connects.
You
with
just
her.
feel like you've seen it before.
No, I feel like it was. A lot of it was forced. Even their relationship, Like that aspect. The action scenes weren't even that bad to me. The action scenes were pretty good to me. I was okay with it. I'm talking about the storyline of the movie. That aspect of the movie was like what
it was good,
and
then
like
I see what you're saying.
Her drive and why she even protected Short, it didn't resonate with me to the degree that I was like, oh, like, what the fuck? Like, this is like groundwork. Nah, because the fight scenes were cool. Because that's why I liked the first genre.
She fucked up her life, bro. What are you talking about? She killed her fucking dad.
I mean,
spoiler alert. Oops.
They should have already fast forward past this. They probably.
We've been talking about it for more than a minute, though. So.
I mean, all right. Sorry. You didn't like the fucking movie? Fuck it.
No, I thought it was good. Since it's a Netflix movie, basing it off of Netflix movies. Oh yeah, it's a watch with Shorty. I watch that all the time. Like I watch that with the Shorty.
Right.
100%.
Now,
but if it was in theater, nah, I'm gonna wait till it's on Netflix.
I would just like to say that movies where men get murdered over women getting murdered make less money. Because people care more about watching women get murdered than watching men get murdered.
Hold on. I need examples of these types of movies. So you're talking
about like a stat.
No. What type of movie you're talking about? What
like murder movies?
Yeah.
Study show.
If
murder
like
movies.
If you make a movie about murdering men and like raping men, it's not going to sell. But if you do it just regular style,
there's not movies like that though.
I don't think there's
a few movies. You'd be surprised.
No movies where dudes are getting raped in them.
Exactly, and I want to make a scary movie about men, like a serial abuser that gets men, just so men can also be afraid.
Because I don't think men want to see that. The average dudes.
Well, exactly. Do you think women want to see that shit portrayed every single weekend?
What movies are? What movies?
Sounds like a violent.
What movies? Where movies are women get raped?
Last House at the Left, or Last House on the Left.
Women get raped in that movie. I don't remember. I don't know if I remember that movie 100%.
It's like In the Woods. I don't even know if I'm saying the name of the movie right, but like there's a lot of movies
where women are getting raped in the movies.
Bro, what? You sound crazy right now.
Hills Have Eyes.
Women get raped in that movie?
Hell yeah! In front of her baby.
That's how they have the fucking babies in the first place.
But the scene doesn't happen. The scene doesn't happen. The scene doesn't happen.
It's so normalized that you don't even notice that it's happening. That's the reality.
But the woman was about to get raped. I know what you're talking about in that scene.
No, I think it was number 2, or was it number 1? 100%. They banged the lady in the fucking.
They literally have her taped down, scrapped to the.
But
bed.
You're talking about a specific type of movie, though. You're talking about horror movies.
Bro. I'm just talking about horror movies. But in hella horror movies, the horrible things happen to women. Aside, whatever. I'm just saying. I think that if the culture shifted, that men, like women in general, like we don't go running at night because we're afraid. Like all of these things that we have to take into accountability as like being a woman, like how you move on this earth. The reality is it's different for men. So it's like if men were also afraid, how would things change for women? Would they acknowledge the fact that scary shit can really just fucking happen to you? Like I asked you earlier, like I am afraid of a home invasion, number 1, because I know people who have experienced home invasion, and number 2, I'm a woman. So like that's just like that's it. Do you have that fear?
Of course. Who doesn't? I think any person has that fear. Realistically, a guy might seem like he doesn't, but break into his crib and see how he responds. So I think everyone has that fear.
But would you go running at night?
Me personally, no, I don't. I wouldn't go running at night. I don't think anyone wants to go running at night unless that sounds like that sounds it sounds horrible. I think what you're talking about, I think anyone's afraid of. Granted, like women might be more defenseless.
And I think that's the key ingredient is that for most women they are smaller. Naturally they are smaller beings.
Yeah, of course.
So
But what you're talking to try to fix or change is a sick group of people. Those people are sick. Anyone who's going to attack someone, that's a sick person.
Yeah, but it's the overwhelming majority of people, and that's the thing. Like,
but then as a woman, you just gotta get the strap or something, or like not. Like some type of weapon, or learn how to defend yourself, or
fix six, or
but
fix,
you realize how
or
fucked up that is, as opposed to like fix the sick people, right? Like that's
right.
We're also in a city though. Like in other areas, it's probably not like I'm
with fixing the sick people because that's the real way to.
I'm with fixing
getting no one to even want to rape so that anyone can run at night.
Because it hurt people. So the people who are abusing were probably abused. So it's like a never-ending cycle. Like we have to help them if we want it to change.
That's a hard.
That's a hard ask. It's a hard ask. It's a super hard ask. But
the realistic thing though is that like. It's probably really hard to find where that money comes from.
What money?
Like to pay for programs like that.
100%.
Like we can't even solve our homeless people. Like
this ice.
The fact that LA has over 50,000 homeless.
Over 60.
Over 60,000.
It was like 65,000 before the pandemic started.
Damn, I don't even want to know what it is now.
No, me neither.
That's crazy.
And I went to a concert at the beach, and there was so many fucking people. I never seen so many people in my life, and there was 60,000 people there. I read on the news the next day, and I was like, if that many people exist in Los Angeles that are homeless, like that's like horrific.
Yeah, it's a problem that, because I think even regardless, even if you knew how to fix a lot of the people who didn't want to be homeless, I think there's still a big enough population of people who don't mind being homeless who live in Los Angeles. Yeah, honestly.
But that's the thing, because but they're building some new shit.
There is enough homeless people who don't mind being homeless in Los Angeles that homelessness would still be considered a problem. You would still see homeless people out and about. Even if you were to, let's say we're instantly able to wave a wand right now and anyone who did not want to be homeless, they could find some sort of...
I'm talking just like no infrastructure. Like the fact that this problem is there, like I wouldn't...
Because we don't help our people.
Look at what happened with Echo Park, dude. That shit was overrun with homeless people. Yeah. They just kicked them out.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
It looks great now.
It does. I hate to say it, but...
I'm not going to lie.
Dude, go to Boston. You'll see in Boston, there's a huge homeless population.
But
you won't see them like that.
The problem is with LA is that there was mad homeless people living in that park, and then they just kicked them out and had no plan to relocate them.
And this is the thing. At the end of the day, all three of us pay mad fucking taxes.
Of course.
And that's the thing is if I pay all these fucking taxes, you better help these people out. And you better let me have a fucking park. That's it. Because you're taking 40% of what I make.
The issue is that technically what we pay is a luxury tax because we live in a city like Los Angeles.
But that's what I'm saying. When I'm paying my luxury tax, no.
I understand what you're saying, Kristen, and what you're saying is what I think anyone would want.
They need to fuck the city of LA. They need to figure their shit out.
But you are paying the luxury tax exists regardless of the state of the city.
You know what would be dope?
Because LA's not even what it used to be 2 years ago because of COVID.
I think it would be sick if when you paid your taxes, it was almost like a...
Check a box, you could see where they go type shit.
Kind of like a multiple choice. Say you had 10 points and then you could delegate a certain amount of points to a certain category. Yeah. 2 points to homelessness, to... 2 points to housing and infrastructure, shit like that. Just put
they don't even need to do that and have our money actually go there, but they can do that and tell everyone just so they can see where people actually need their money the most.
Yeah, it would be a great
this
survey.
Shit must be so corrupt and they're just really stealing our money. I don't know. There's so many people in LA.
But all right, so this
why do we not have more? But we are getting a new building. They're building a huge place for all of these people.
But what you're getting into though, Kristen, what you're talking about essentially is the original infrastructure of our economy, the foundation of America. Essentially, is what you're getting at. What you're really getting at is
more just LA.
Not even that. What you're talking about
corrupt.
is what you're talking about exists all over America.
I mean, it's the DNA of America in general.
Exactly.
It was born of death.
Exactly, and born of the government having a hand in our pocket and us not having any control over what really the government does with the money that we give them.
Yeah,
that's ancient fucking levels of fuckery that's been going on since day one out here. So it's just to really change that, which I think we need to, we'd have to really all come together and tear down the system that exists, and the average person does not want to do that.
Yeah. When I was in the 6th grade, my teacher, he taught me, he said there are only 2 things that are certain. He said death and taxes.
Facts.
I was and that was the first time I'd ever heard that, and I was what? I'm fuck them taxes.
That's how people become homeless. That's how people who are homeless who want to be homeless become homeless. Because they don't want They don't want the government tracking them, so they don't got no cell phone. They don't want the government taxing them, so they ain't got no job.
If I could
they ain't got no fucking vaccine.
Dirty, I would totally be homeless in a fucking. I would live on a commune. Would you live?
Bro,
on a
you can
commune?
wake up in the fucking. You can wake up on the beach and see the sunrise every morning.
I got a great story idea.
Go.
So
should we off the camera? Is this for sale?
This is great. So, all the homeless people living in the pandemic, numbers grow. They don't have money. They don't get the vaccine. This is in a world where the vaccine costs money, I guess. Excuse me.
And we're not anti-vaxxers.
Because vaccines are free. As I sneeze. Anyway. So they don't take the vaccine. Everyone that has money takes the vaccine, turns into zombies. Or some type of like flesh-eating predator. And then all the homeless people are the last humans alive. And it's like all hobos. And it's called...
What is it called? What is it called?
The hobos.
I'm sick. I think it's not gonna hit. I think that's Jersey Shore feeling.
No, it's not reality. It's like it's very intense. It's a drama.
No, but I know, but hobos, I think it sounds like rude.
You put me on the spot. I
thought you were saying it like you already had it down pat.
Thought it sounded like you had it together. I'm not gonna hold
the pitch
you.
was good, right?
It sounded like you just got it down pat.
The name needs work. Bathroom break, really?
Yeah, hold on. Where we at in the
I'm
podcast?
going to be miserable.
That's why you put the diaper on.
Yeah,
just go ahead.
You wear a motherfucking diaper.
You have to turn the AC on.
All right.
Would you wear a diaper to just piss on yourself?
Yes, I would definitely be wearing a diaper right now.
What?
Y'all are sick.
If I had to pee.
I didn't say yes. Fuck you, talk about y'all sick.
You definitely would.
To wear a diaper?
The thing
like
is,
in the desert, like
I
guess
if I had to, the hardest thing,
like in the public, you couldn't go to the bathroom. It was like you're trying to win some money.
If I'm
$100,000, would you piss in a diaper? All right, we don't have to answer that. I'm gonna go.
The hardest thing to do.
$100,000. I'm pissing in a diaper.
Yeah, of course. I can pee in a diaper for $100,000.
Piss all over myself.
I'll pee in my pants right now.
Yeah, 50 cents. All right, I got.
The hardest thing would do would be to pee with you guys, like here with me.
I'll pay you $10.
Like
right now, literally just like sit here like nothing's happening.
Yeah, and be like
piss in a diaper.
Yeah, like pee in a diaper. That'd be the hardest part of it. Yes, it was the first time. It was the first time.
Shut up. This is all good.
What do you mean?
Progress.
No, it's progress, but that's
momentum.
But as far as me being a scammer,
you are a scammer. If I look at you,
so much was missed.
First of all, okay, this is the thing. I will diagnose you as this is like me being a woman, knowing women all my life, knowing how like the experiences that they've had. You're a fucking true down. You will tell the truth.
I tell the truth, 100%.
You will tell the truth. You will withhold the truth immediately. No, you will.
No,
you will mostly withhold the truth. No, I think you will mostly withhold the truth. I think that you just like go with the flow until you can figure it out, until you can take control.
All I do. All right, that's fair. Okay,
and you're like.
I'll let you finish.
But so you tell the truth, but you're also a fucker. Like you just will also like do whatever you want because you're entitled to doing whatever you want because you don't owe shit to nobody. And that's the reality. You don't owe shit to nobody.
I mean, fair. All right, cool.
But that's the thing. Like men, this is accepted for men to behave this way, but women get looked down a different way if they also act the same.
I think that's where you're wrong.
The culture is I do believe the culture is shifting.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the reality is that's what it is, and in the real dating world, you have to understand that. But I think like that's also still the reality.
The way I feel about any girl that I talk to is I don't trust them. Like it's hard for me to trust them because, especially a girl who's.
Can you imagine? That's like the most important ingredient, and it's so hard.
Yeah, it's hard to trust. She's mad nice. She's super pretty. I don't trust her. I'm sorry.
So if you did trust her,
why is she being so nice to me? Why is she showing me so much affection? Why is she like keep reciprocating energy? Why is she? She's got to want something more than what? Because I'm not that attractive. Is what I'm saying to myself. Like.
But if you're also
at some point you gotta just let go of that.
No, it's of course in that regard. But when I see a girl like that, a girl like, all right, I know when I'm out, mad dudes is trying to like talk to her, like I'm on like super defense mode around dudes with her because, like I said, she got the wagon. Like she's beautiful.
You just gotta have confidence. That's literally all it boils down to, is know that like you deserve that shit. Like that's your shit. Like hell yeah. Like that's what I want. That's what I got. Like I want a real like XYZ, not about looks or just image, but like energetically, like what you want in a human being that's you're gonna spend some time with. Like you deserve some like that, you know.
What was that?
Are you rocking with her like that?
But that's the thing. I don't know, because like there's just like a lot of factors. There's age. There's distance. There's so many factors to the degree that like we can't really quantify anything right now, you know, because it's just not real. It's just not. I
mean, at this point, it's not been that long. Just keep rocking and just see what happens. Like, it's literally like time will develop the relationship, and like whatever's meant to be will be. Whether it's like y'all break the fuck up, y'all never talk again, you fall in love, 100%. Have 700 babies, like
1,000,000,000%. I try to just not get caught up.
Raise the president, like it doesn't matter.
It's easy to get like caught up and
yeah. Just like chill. Just
create expectations before they're even.
Expectations are literally the worst thing you can do.
It's just literally so like, but at the same time, like, how do you? Because the last year or so, it's just like the way you move out in these streets. If you're single, it's been so different. So like, and women have just been doing nothing but just evolving and becoming more and more like men. So it's just like, all right, like, how are we supposed to really date anyone nowadays? Because women are moving like dudes. So, like, you really can't trust. At least you used to be able to just trust a female that was just not going to just play you. And nowadays, like, you like, yo.
It's 2021 shit.
That's what I'm saying. This shit could be seeming too
I mean,
good to be true.
But so let's unpack this. So when you say trust women, does that mean that you expect that a woman is just at home only waiting for you to text her? Like, what does that mean?
That she's just not talking to 20 other dudes, because I know there's 20 other dudes in her DMs.
Sin, is Netflix and chill still a thing in the single world?
Kind of not. I'm not. It was never really a thing of my repertoire. Just because like I fall asleep.
It's not your vibe.
I fall asleep, nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. I pass out when I'm like in bed type. That's either we fucking or unless we're fucking. Like, but it never really got to that. I never really was like a Netflix and chill type of dude. I'll go out, then come back, put music on and fuck. Yeah.
You would never just pull up and watch a movie? You pass out.
Yeah, I pass out. I'm gonna smoke and I'm gonna pass out, nigga. I'm gonna smoke and I'm gonna pass out.
I can see you pass out.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass out.
Gotta go.
Yeah. So that's why I would never do that. That was never my vibe. That was never my bag. I'm not gonna hold you. I never really tried to Netflix and chill with bitches because I'm gonna pass out. Yeah, for sure.
I had some homie ask me. He offered me a free haircut. I go get a haircut. I'm like, thank you. Like, try to pay him. He's like, no, it's all good. It's all good. Calls me. He's like, literally says, I had never in my life like. I was like single for 9 years. I think I was like on year 7 at the time. And he's like, do you want to come over and Netflix and chill? Verbally said these words to me. And I was like,
come over and Netflix and chill?
I was like, what? And I was like,
crazy.
No. I was like, we're good. And I was like, bye.
Click. Yeah.
No, and then interesting, like literally 2 years later, my client sat in my chair and she was like, gets a FaceTime call from this fucking dude. And I was like,
the same dude?
Yeah, and like me and her are tight, so it's like obviously I'm gonna tell her like some clown shit. That's some fuckery. That's funny as fuck. And I was like, oh my god. She's like, say hi to my hairdresser. I was like, yo.
That's funny.
Sick.
That's funny.
I was like, this is so weird.
But Netflix and chill still does exist though. Niggas do that shit for sure. Girls still come over and Netflix and chill. You got Squid Games popping and shit. Nah, Netflix
Squid Game. We didn't even talk about Squid Game
because we're not. Because I didn't finish it yet.
We only watched episode 1.5.
Oh, okay. So I'm further along than you guys.
Yeah.
We're
gonna tap in after this episode.
Okay, we'll tap in a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least you got to see because it slows down for a little bit after that.
The first episode, though, was pretty intense.
That's what I'm saying. It slows down for a little bit after that, and it gets more into, like, the people's stories before you get back into the game. So, yeah, it slows down a little bit. But the first episode was fucking lit, bro.
Yeah, that was a great opener.
Yeah, great opener. Now they're, like, saying it's the most popular show on Netflix.
Fuck.
It's just to watch it, to get to the point that I haven't even to get to the point that I have, or just in general, it's a sick show. You're a sick
Would
fuck.
you join a game?
Yeah, for sure.
For the cost of your life, potentially?
Yes.
If you owed that much money. If I owe that much money,
no, just
fuck it, YOLO. YOLO. They're going to kill me anyways.
I don't even, that's the issue is I don't even know if I'd do it even if I didn't owe any money. I'd still
just
might
do it for $5.
I might, not for $5, but just for the amount of money that they were going to get in general. Because regardless of how much money niggas owe, the money that they were offering was just ridiculous.
Crazy.
It was crazy. So
watching him get slapped over and over.
That shit was mad funny.
I kind of wanted to get slapped after that.
That shit was mad funny. There's a dude in Times Square right now playing that game with people. There's a dude who's dressed up like that Asian dude and walking around Times Square right now playing that game with people.
Overseas, they did a whole Subway like themed like the show.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a good show. It's like dumb popular, of course, just because everything on Netflix is super trendy and like super trending. Yeah, exactly. So
I'm ready to watch it. Honestly.
Yeah, no, 100%. Let's get through the rest of these topics.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, it's been 2 weeks, man. We need to fucking tap in.
For real. What else is going on?
Dude, so much shit happened.
R. Kelly got found guilty, finally.
Amen.
Finally.
Jesus.
I mean,
that was
sick.
so
he had been in jail
long.
for mad long before he'd even gone to trial, so... but yeah, they're saying he's facing life for just this case that he got found guilty for, and he's still got a bunch of other cases that he's still got to go on trial for. So he's looking like he's gonna spend the rest of his life in jail, low key.
It's a small win.
He won't be sentenced for this crime this till next year, till May of next year. So, but then he's got a bunch of other fucking things that he's got to go to fucking court for. So. He's looking like he's spending the rest of his life in jail. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, if someone put a gun to my head and was like, sing one song front to back, it would be remixed to Ignition. And it's so fucked up because I can't listen to his music now.
Yeah,
but that's the only thing that would save my life is R. Kelly. And I fucking can't stand him.
Yeah, no, it's real. That's real.
Do you remember his like video mini series of Trapped in the Closet?
Dude, this dude has done ridiculous works of art, bro. There's no denying it. There's no denying it, T. This nigga's done crazy works.
He's just a freak.
Oh my God, bro. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, prayers to anyone, positive energy to anyone who was hurt by this man.
Hell yeah. This is definitely a victory.
For real, because it's fucked up what this man has done, and it's about time that he gets his, justice served. Granted, it's just showing that essentially, if you have all the money in the world and the crazy success what you do, you can live very long without getting in trouble. That's pretty much what this is saying.
But it's always going to catch up to you.
Nah, yeah, that's okay. All right, that's cool, whatever. But it's still saying you can go mad long doing fucked up shit.
Yeah, because this was going on for
bro, look at how old R.
right?
Kelly is now, how long this nigga's been doing it, how long he's been covering it up and hiding from this shit, bro. It's so fucked up.
Fucking married a Leo when she was 15 years old.
Disgusting.
Like, that's
it's
crazy.
Disgusting.
Like, when you listen to Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, it ain't the same.
Yeah, it's definitely not the same.
You're not willing to date an older man now, all of a sudden.
Nah. Yeah, all right, chill, because me and Shorty is a little Asian.
Wait, what's the age difference?
I'm weak.
I'll let you know right now, as a woman, what's the age difference?
I don't know if I want to say.
We don't have
just
to
like
close
tell
that
me,
on air.
show me.
You're pressuring.
I don't want to say it on air.
It's a little, yeah.
At the end of the day, it's fine. I'm sure. Like
it's no when you. So that's why I don't want to tell you, because I would rather you guys meet her, and then you guys tell me.
That's fair.
Because like I feel like if you met her, because I couldn't tell.
But you're also like not. And I wouldn't use the word immature, but you're very like young and free spirited and
course.
like youthful,
Yeah.
like
No,
truly youthful. So I feel like you get it's different. Like I know some motherfuckers that is old as hell, acting old as hell, like grandpa, like come live a little, and like you are very much alive. So like 100%. You have a different range.
I just couldn't. I thought when I found out, I was like surprised because I thought she was a lot older. So that's what I'm saying, like. Like how she carries herself, very mature. Like
we'll see.
Yeah,
just let it happen, man.
For real.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. Anyways, so about R. Kelly. No, I'm joking. What is this thing about? Hold on, CNN. What is this more depressing news that CNN's telling us?
No,
Yo,
we can skip that shit.
Who gives a fuck about the sad shit? Honestly, I could care
crazy.
less.
No, you can't say that. You definitely can.
I can't right now. Right now in this moment, I could not care less about the shit.
We don't want to be a depressing ass podcast. So let's find something. I mean, well,
we all know how horrible the world is. Has anyone woken up today?
I just wonder what's gonna happen with this Torey Lanez case. That's all I'm saying. Like, is this nigga going to jail?
I want to know the fucking truth because you know what?
They're playing games at this point.
They're playing with us.
Well, he's
going on?
He's in jail because he violated the.
That's different.
The court order.
Yeah, that's different.
He's clowning, bro. This is becoming a literal. It's publicity.
Listen,
he's talking about. It's been fun, and then everyone thought he tweeted that, or posted that, and everyone thought he was going to jail, because he posted that, and then now it's like, he's just like, oh. Everyone thinks that I'm going to jail. Like, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, he is. That post he did when he's chilling and everyone thinks he's going to jail. Like, that post was funny. I'm not going to lie. But, like, just in general, fuck it. On either side, even Meg say, like, what is going on with this shit?
Well,
it's been over a year.
But you can't say let Meg say the truth because at the end of the day, Megan spoke her truth. He spoke his truth in his album. At this point, all we have is what the court is going to say.
I want to know why. What is the date? Why is it taking so long
for the trial?
That's what I want to know. That's what I care about. Because you have
powerful people battling against each other.
There has to be a resolution. And at the end of the day,
that's what I'm saying.
The forces that be lean towards protecting men and lean towards believing men. That's why it's so important to believe women, let alone black women.
To be honest, I think Torey's just using this to make money right now.
Not really, because it's only hurting him. He's doing
No, it's not, bro.
It is.
It's not, though.
It is. Artists won't work with him who normally would.
He's already dampened by it. Him playing into it.
It is hurting him more because he's an independent artist. He's not backed by a label. He's independent. So, and this happened right when he became an independent artist. So with that, I think he's not getting the playlisting that you're hearing. Dude, when you put on any type of playlist, you don't hear any Torey Lanez pop on. It's not popping on when it would normally pop on. Even old Torey Lanez songs aren't popping on any playlist because he's been taking off all those because they don't fuck with him like that because of what's going on. Have it find out that he gets a not guilty verdict. Oh, guaranteed you will be hearing Torey Lanez. 100%. You'll see what it's like to have the machine behind Torey Lanez. He is a fucking music monster, bro. Listen to the tracks he's released.
No, for sure.
They make noise because we're fans of his. We fuck with his music.
Listen, I'm a talent scout, and I used to love Torey Lanez. Like, he was, like, genuinely, like, an artist that I thought was extremely special. And I'm a talent scout. 3 American Idols, it doesn't lie.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. This nigga, right now, this gun shit with Meg is fucking him up.
Straight up.
My thinking currently because of it is that Meg is like, you're gonna get the non-guilty verdict, but I'm gonna make it fuck your career up as long as I possibly can.
Listen, if the truth I believe that Megan was shot by Torey Lanez because he's a small man and she made him feel small, so he tried to big up her and shoot her, I think that fuck that man. I don't care what happens to him, honestly.
I mean, but we have to hear the story.
That's the issue.
Been so many different.
I don't think we're ever gonna get it. I don't think we're ever gonna get it personally. But the story does matter. But whatever happened, Meg got hit in the foot with something. It might have not been.
Someone shot her. Who shot her?
They have to go to court.
I don't think so. That's the issue.
Do you think Kristen, the homies really pulled up and shot her out of nowhere? I
don't think someone was like, point at Megan's foot, boom. I think it was. A gun was fired off, and shrapnel hit Megan's foot because that's the type of work. That's the type of stitches she had on her foot from the shooting. That's the type of injury she had after the shooting. It wasn't someone pointing a gun at her foot and shooting.
All I can say is my experience with men and my experience as a woman who knows other women that have multitude of experiences with men. Mm-hmm. As a hairdresser, I talk to a lot of women and I hear a lot of experiences. the majority is that when a woman denies a man responds in a way that is ultimately destructive and horrible and scary. And like, I just genuinely feel, based off of what I know and my intuition, and like, okay, fits the script. Like, it not just fits the script, but like that, like that's the reality. Like, the music that he makes never makes me feel, as a woman, like, I like his music, don't get me fucking wrong.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But like, it doesn't make me feel respected. It doesn't make me feel empowered.
Yeah,
it makes me feel like an object.
Yeah, object.
I don't think that's the point.
Yeah, no. But she's saying that's why she don't need Torey Lanez around.
As far as Torey Lanez as a human being who respects women, I don't necessarily. I wouldn't put him up like, oh, a super respectful man of like treats women like queens. Yeah. No, he probably
doesn't
like
give off that energy.
But if we're looking at his lyrics, you could say that about like any rap artist.
But then none of them have shot a woman in their foot, is what she's saying, essentially. Like,
and that's why I just could give a fuck less what Torey Lanez, like, whether this turns out Megan is innocent or not. Like, at the end of the day,
he's innocent because Megan's the one who's like pressing the charges.
Yeah,
I just wish she would.
I believe
just
women,
say, yo,
for the most part.
I wish she would just, because I don't think there's anything negative with her saying why
she is pressing charges on.
Why I don't think there's anything wrong with her saying, yo, exactly what happened. Like, hey, yo, this is what happened. Telling the press, yo, this is what happened. I don't see the issue with that.
And I think that was like, I mean, for me as a fan, like, yes, I love Meg Thee Stallion. I see her as like a person that I know in a weird way. I can't help myself, but like, I just feel like you believe this person that's telling you this horrible experience. Like, why would she go out of her way to have such a true, genuine, like if you watch that video, she's having a visceral reaction.
Which video? The day she got arrested?
When she talks about it on her live, about how she, like, you can see her have a visceral reaction to the experience that she had. Like, you can see that she feels it on her spirit. Like, and it maybe I'm fucking crazy and this is unrealistic,
I don't think it's crazy.
I think like you can very much see that she's telling the truth. And
I think the problem is that she didn't come out and address it. And that's the problem.
What do you mean, come out and address it?
She's came out and did the interview, and where she said, or the interview with the IG Live, and said straight up that Torey shot her. Yeah. She didn't give exact details.
She said, "You shot me." Like, that's how she said it.
Yeah, she said that he shot her.
That's not a very good explanation.
She didn't get the exact details, because I think that's what is missing from what most people want to hear is the exact details. But she said the general. The issue is that when she was telling her story, technically her back was to Torey Lanez, so she can't really say you shot me because I didn't see you shoot me. From her story, her back was to this nigga. She was walking away from this nigga.
I thought it was in a car.
Nah,
she was in a car. She got out of the car. It was her.
So
her
she
friend,
was already shot when she got in the car.
No, when she got out of the car, she was running away. He shot her in the foot. In my perspective, I feel like he just was like, they had an altercation, whatever it may be, like whether it was physical, just verbal. She walked away. She did not have a gun. He shot her. That's it. Nothing else matters. Whether she was aggressive,
like
people want to paint her like that.
It was no. It wasn't.
She had 2 bullet hole shots in her foot.
It was shrapnel. It wasn't like a bullet entry.
She had two puncture wounds.
Yeah, from that were like little. They were like little puncture wounds. They weren't like a full on bullet hit your foot. That's why I said it was shrapnel. Because a full on bullet her foot would have been like 10 times worse. She wouldn't have been in heels. Yeah, go look it up. Go look it up.
Yeah, that shit would have been fucked up.
Yeah, it would have been a lot more fucked up if Torey had hit her in the foot. I don't see her. Like, she was in heels like the 2 weeks out, like 10 days after doing the video shoot with Cardi, right? Or some shit like that. And on top of that, there's not really any good footage of the foot.
Yeah, but just because you force yourself to do something like that does not mean that you're healed, because people find power in
perception's everything, though. That's not a good look. If you're trying to say that this nigga shot you, the last thing you want to do is make it seem like he didn't shoot you.
change the vibe. Like, you're a woman that wants to see someone being a powerful woman, and you see her, fuck that, I just got shot, I'm still pushing through, I'm still getting this money, hell yeah, fuck you.
That's different. That's different than you arguing. But then you're arguing with a dude who's saying he didn't shoot you. But
you could still get shot, and you could power up and be like, yo, fuck you, you just shot me, and I'm gonna record this fucking Grammy winning song, music video, fuck you, get paid. Like,
I understand you, but then you have to convince a room full of people that he shot me, and he's saying he didn't shoot you.
But that's the thing.
And you saying you powered up and you don't look like you got shot.
No, you just went out. You wrote you confessed to the people. You wrote fucking out music about it. You talked about it in your songs that you published.
None of that's facts. You're talking about facts in a court. You're talking about. I'm talking about a court
from her own mouth. We can't prove facts.
But that's what I'm saying.
Court of law doesn't even fucking prove facts.
But that's what I'm saying, though, and that's all that matters. In the end of the day, if you want to see justice served in this situation,
there is no justice ever.
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, I just think that all of this fucking social media bullshit, like hopping on live, putting it on your album, it's all games until like they actually sit down, like you're saying, in the court of law, where like
and
you're punishable by your
actions. Like, you serve time, because it's not like he's facing some foo-foo time. This nigga Torey could go to jail for like mad years for this shit. He can do mad time for this shit.
The truth has to come out.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, yo.
This is her foot.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a bullet wound.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, at the end of the day, if someone caused you this much harm.
I've seen bullet wounds before. I don't know if that's a bullet wound. But no, regardless, if this nigga shot at her, if this nigga shot around her, I don't think anyone would disagree that's fucked up.
I feel like my senses, my spidey senses tell me that it wasn't intentional that he physically shot her. Yeah, I think he was shooting at her as like a small man syndrome, and then it happened. Sense. But at what point do you fucking take accountability for being a fucker?
I think that's what he's trying to get away with, is that he's trying to get away with the fact that he's saying, I shot around her, not at her.
Yeah,
that's what
I think that's what it's gonna end
up. He wants to die on the hill. Like, I didn't mean it. It doesn't fucking matter if you didn't mean it. You did it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Accountability. We need accountability.
And the biggest issue that that could be the issue with the whole situation is that her back was turned to homie, so she didn't see it, so she can't say, yes, this nigga 1,000,000,000%. I saw him shoot.
But should he also go to jail for a very long time, like his entire life? For
I hate jail. I don't know what that answer is.
That's a hard one, just because I don't feel like anyone should necessarily go to jail.
I would never, like, even if someone did something really horrible to me,
they need to be rehabilitated.
And they have, I don't necessarily know, like, oh, send him to jail, like, for 30 years. Yes. Like, what the fuck is that going to do for them? Piss them off? Make them hate people more?
Or just literally
do more horrible shit?
Waste their whole life, like.
And for what?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's crazy.
Did y'all see that? So yeah, hopefully that gets wrapped up. I hate fucking talking about that shit. That shit needs to get wrapped up ASAP. But did y'all see those the Haitians at the border getting fucking whipped by the fucking? Yo, that shit's crazy. This world is fucking insane.
What are we doing?
It's fucking crazy. Niggas is bugging out here, whipping Haitian people at the border. Like, what the fuck, bro? That's just wild. How did they get to the border though? I didn't even know they were at the border like that. Haitian people.
I think because they just had a horrible earthquake.
No, how did they get to the U.S. border?
Walk. Fucking.
From where?
They suffer. They that's the thing.
That's what I don't understand.
I feel like a lot of people that are like anti-immigration don't realize the reality that, like, if you're risking your entire life to swim here, to walk here, you are clearly looking for like safety.
But they're in Haiti. Haiti is an island on next to DR. It's not. You'd have to travel water and shit. Like,
yeah,
bro, they're hopping on boats.
Bro, there was an Olympic swimmer like 2 years ago at the Olympics. She was from Syria. She floated a boat. She swam a boat full of her people to America to save them, or not to America, to somewhere else to get asylum.
Oh, they're going through the U.S.-Mexico border.
It's just crazy. I just like the reality is we are so lucky to be born on this continent. The fact that we just woke up and we're here. Like when it gets hot,
they make their way through most of the way through Central and South America as documented returners. Yeah.
We just need a global community.
Okay, they're coming through South America. Okay, so they're coming in through the same way as like Mexicans.
We need to be using Bitcoin only, like Dogecoin only. Like we need to get off the USD.
You got to try to convince people to do that shit. That'd be crazy if we could.
Could you imagine if everybody that invested in Dogecoin, which I feel like is like a majority of people that are not necessarily living like in extreme wealth.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust Doge.
But just pause. In a perfect world, I'm just like imagining this little dream world. I held on to it because it feels good.
Yeah.
In this world, we need imaginary worlds where like positivity reigns supreme and like good shit happens flowing freely.
And Doge is the currency. So
amen. And I'm rich as fuck.
They said AMC is supposed to start accepting Doge.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Stay tuned. Hold on to the Doge. To the Doge.
Any new music or anything?
Shout out Elon Musk.
Have you been listening? I don't even know how to say it. Thames.
No.
TEMS, Thames.
No, check it out. What is the kind of music is it?
It's like reggae, some bomb shit.
Oh, okay.
Thames.
It's like reggae R&B.
As far as
she has a song on Drake's album.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, the reggae
song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you listen to that Jimmy Ray country rap album?
Jimmy Ray country, the rap song that Young Thug's been fucking with.
So yeah, Young Thug co-signed this.
That white dude,
country guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm Gucci.
I listened to it. It was actually pretty interesting. It's different.
Are you a fan?
Yeah, you're a fan. He hooked you.
I'm not saying I'm a fan, but I'm saying that I got a laugh out of it. I was just like, wow, trap music's come a long way. We have country trap music.
Yeah, no, I've been listening to that new Young Nudie project.
The Little Nas X album was good.
Yeah.
Yo, wait. So I don't know if you guys seen, but he was like giving away money on like Bitcoin on Little Nas.
Oh, word.
So he was giving away money like Bitcoin and him and Cash App. And so I seen one of my girlfriends posted, homie made $100 in Bitcoin off of Little Nas X. I said,
because he gave it to him, just gave it to him.
Yeah. I said, let me see here. What are we doing? And there was like, just like tweet at him, like tweet his name, tweet at Cash App, at your top 3 favorite songs, like at like Lil Nas X. Like that was literally it. And I was like, okay, let me do this. He sent me $10 in Bitcoin. And like I could give a fuck less about $10, but like cool. Just like the cultural concept, I was like, wow.
That can be $1 million someday.
Eventually, could you imagine? No, wait. But could you imagine? Could you imagine if it really would be worth $1 million one day, and it's like this tiny amount, $10 worth of Bitcoin that fucking Little Nas X gave me, and he like takes care of me for life?
Yeah, of course.
I would be screaming.
Have you listened to his album yet?
I listened to most of it. I think it's a beautiful concept that he had a song with Elton John. Like that to me is the most iconic shit that you could ever have as an artist in this generation.
T, no? You didn't listen to the album?
I listened to the album. I literally am the one that said his album was good.
Did you? Did it make you feel gay at all?
No.
What?
You make you feel a little gay?
Do you want to go hang out with some boys after this? What does that mean?
Honestly, you don't really get that from the music though.
Nah, I tried the first song and I couldn't go on anymore. Cause it was sounding like it wasn't sound like it was gay. It was just sounding like we didn't have anything in common. Like I was listening to music that I didn't have anything in common with this dude.
Do you work out?
It's very pop.
It's super pop. I think the first song is dumb pop. Not like that. I don't work out to music. I work out to like just like the sounds of my own grunting.
Are you serious?
Gag.
You don't play music when you work out?
Sometimes I do.
Bro, you know what song gets me hype when I was running the other day, and I've I ran the fastest I've ran
To some
in a
Lil Nas
long
X?
time. No, to King Von. Took her to the O.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Lil Nas X. Nah, that's
Kristen
fine.
hates that song, but that
He
song.
sings it. He says, "Got some talk from a stripper, bitch." I'm like, I suck some dick from some dude. Like, how does that sound? Like, yo.
Yeah, you are bugging. You are
Like,
bugging.
what?
You are
That song goes hard though. Have you heard it?
Stripper, bitch.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's
She
hard.
I could
Yeah.
suck some dick. Like,
Because
what do you want?
the way King Von spits is crazy.
Yeah, that shit.
Rest in peace.
And honestly, the whole song is a story.
He always telling stories, dude.
It reminds me of that one Biggie song where it's like, who the fuck is this paging me at 5:46 in the morning? What song is that? Oh man,
I don't
it's off of
remember.
Ready to Die.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Damn, I know that shit front to back, and I don't know the name of that.
But yeah,
Great song.
we should know that song.
I know, right? That's
We're
fucked
fucking
up.
up. We're fucking up.
Yeah, for sure.
What else is going on?
Not a whole lot, man. I'm just happy we're back. It's fall.
Yeah, we're gonna get into some more fall stuff soon.
Yo.
Can do some trick or treating, pick some
Should
pumpkins.
we go to Horror Nights?
I don't know about that
Wait,
shit.
let's run the little hayride.
Hayride I can do because I like hayride.
And that shit is way more reasonable. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
are
I'm
you-
not trying to spend $100 to go get fucking scared by some shit I can't even experience all of it.
I'm a fucking nigga up.
That
Back
shit's
up. Put your
low-key
chainsaw down,
I'm a
sir.
fucking nigga up, low key. I'm
Yo.
gonna whoop someone's ass.
Yo,
Have you
I
ever
tried
had the
one
chainsaw
time, bro.
dude put his fucking like chainsaw on you and it retracts on you?
Oh, nah, I'ma
Yo,
fuck
that
you
shit
up.
is more scary than anything in my
I'm
life.
gonna fuck you up.
I have a baseball bat in my old car because I'm ready to fuck somebody
Yeah,
up
I'ma
at
fuck-
any given
yeah, nah,
time.
you don't
You're
wanna
not
be around
gonna
me.
step to me.
You don't want to be around me. Yeah, nah.
Get that
On
chainsaw
that
right
note,
from here.
we will not be going to Horror Nights.
Yeah, nah, I don't know how to do that. I don't know if I can do that. Hayride I could do. I could do a hayride though, because I'm on
like a
hay-
reasonable amount
I'm
of
on a
money.
ride. It's a hayride.
Yeah,
It's
like
hay.
they can't like
There's cedar and
Run up-
side.
It'll cost me 1 hour of my life to make as much money as it would take me
Eat
to
some
go
apple
there.
cider
I'm good.
donuts after. You know what I'm
apple
saying?
cider donuts.
Oh, yeah, man.
Wait,
some cider
where's
donuts.
that at?
They usually should have it at any like hayride type shit. That's like fall type shit, right?
Yo, I want to drink some apple cider. I want to make
Oh.
some applesauce right now.
And then you
Have you ever
shit,
made applesauce?
man. And then the cookies for Christmas. You
Oh yeah, chef it up, boy.
I'm ready. I'm ready
Let's
for
do
the
it.
holiday.
Fall's here.
I all of a sudden
Fuck
love
the summer.
love Christmas.
Hot as fuck.
I'm saying, bro.
Summer over yet?
Summer's dead.
Fuck
bro.
this shit. This shit is hot as
I'm
fuck.
ready to put my sweaters on.
So-
for real, for real.
My matching
What the fuck is
sweater
At the end of the
uniforms.
day, fuck the summer. Bring fall here. God damn. It's
Thanks
hot
for
as fuck.
coming.
Thank you guys. It's another episode. It's your boy Sin Supreme.
End of the day podcast.
Sin exclusive.
Gang gang.
Gang. It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
End of the day podcast.
I totally missed the drop and everything.
Gang
See you
gang. See you
We
guys
out
next
here.
week. Peace.
Deuces.